Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Needleman.
And I'm Tiffany Lundberg. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News at 10.
Davenport is gearing up for the new Costco. We're only days away now from that store opening its doors.
And the city already put in hardware intended to make traffic flow better in that part of the city. It is part of our continuing coverage on the store's anticipated open. Local 4 News got a copy of a traffic study in that neighborhood. It projects about 700 new drivers would enter and exit the building during the peak evening hours.
Well, that jumps to more than 1,000 trips during Saturday's peak hour, and that doesn't include cars that simply pass by. Local 4's Tahera Rahman joins us in the studio with what's being done to address that congestion. Tahera?
Jim, Tiffany, for weeks, traffic has been down to just one lane along 53rd near that Costco site. But yesterday, crews initiated a new traffic signal. Now, many drivers I spoke with today say the light is a move in the right direction, but there's still a little bit of concern going forward. Finishing touches are going into Davenport's new Costco. And some drivers, like Gloria Camp, are grateful for at least one of them.
We were down to one lane last week, and it was backed up a little ways.
It's been busy with going down to one lane in front of Costco, which just takes a little bit more time and a little bit more patience in the morning.
A traffic signal went into effect on Tuesday, which has drivers zipping through once again. But Nikki Gartner worries it may not be for long.
No, I'm a little nervous when they start Portillo's if we're going to have to do that again.
A traffic study indicates that the restaurant across the street would bring in more than 500 people during the peak evening hour. Gartner passes through this intersection at least once a day to take her daughter to school and says even with all the lanes open, those trips could take longer.
I get concerned about, more lights. It does kind of slow traffic, and it does tend to be kind of a congested area.
But still, she says she can maneuver around it.
They're doing things to keep us safe, and so as long as we're patient and leave enough time to get to our destination, usually it works out.
And for Camp, who's lived here for decades, it's a change she's used to seeing.
I've seen Davenport expand from the time when this was a cornfield up until the present time.
And one she's willing to take.
The traffic to me is still manageable.
Now, we reached out to a Davenport traffic engineer who says the traffic signal was fully paid for by Costco. The store is set to officially open Saturday morning. In the studio, Tahera Rahman, Local 4 News.
Tahera,